Well, that was a mess. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to check out all of the Pokemon in Viridian Forest, but I'm gonna get as many in as I can. This person gives you a Trico. Shock and surprise. I'll name you... because I'm pressed for time. Yes, I will take good care of the Trico. It'll stay in a box. Alright, I'm just gonna show just the Pokemon here, nothing else. And that was an excellent first choice. Yes, SURSKIT. The crazy rare Pokemon that you've probably never gotten a chance to use before. It's novelty. It's very weak. Doesn't get a whole lot, but it does get water attacks. Albeit not certain. It's gonna get Bubble Beam before you evolve it, and if you keep it as a SURSKIT long enough, it'll learn Hydro Pump. And that will be, of course, carried on to Masquerade, which is not water type at all. Interesting note about SURSKIT is it is one of the only two Pokemon in 4th Gen to wall ground and ice. I'll keep that in mind. Venonat. I'm very glad this showed up. It's extraordinarily rare normally, and this was my 3rd Pokemon. It was just another SURSKIT for the 2nd. Venonat is very novelty. If you've been watching Big Dip's playthrough, you know it's very hard to use until it evolves, at which point it becomes fairly decent. It also learns Silver Wind upon evolving in this game, which is very useful. But it's not psychic, so it goes. Come on, Venonat, you have to go away. We all know it. Caterpie is a Caterpie. It's almost as boring as a Rattata, really. Nothing fancy about it in this hack at all. It's just a Caterpie. Weedle, much like Caterpie, it's just a Weedle. And I don't feel like fighting it with Carrot because I just know it's gonna poison me. Don't use Weedle, don't use Caterpie. Bellsprout, breaking the trend of only bug things in this game. Bellsprout is another it's another Pokemon that sadly is used a bit too much. Really don't use him unless you're doing Mono Poison, because he's very useful for Mono Poison. Other than that, he's a little wiggly thing. What do you want? Pikachu, an old staple of Viridian Forest. Pikachus can no longer have the chance to hold a Life Ball. However, Pikachus that will appear later hold them extremely frequently. Pikachu, honestly, is a decent choice for this game because of that Life Ball. And because of all the stuff you get, and the fact that Raichu can be move tutored to learn Surf in this game. Pikachu's actually not a bad choice, despite how often it's used, just because it's a new experience for this game. There's also Metapod here, but it's even more worthless than the Caterpies or the Weedles. However, it does make for very good training. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear nearly often enough for that. This is something I didn't know was in here. Oddish. Oddish is actually a very good choice because you're given a Sunstone very early on, meaning you can make it a Blossom very shortly. And Blossom in this game gets Leaf Blade on its own at, I think, level 37. And Leaf Blade in this game has 90 power as opposed to 70. Meaning you can get a very good Pokemon. I also believe Oddish learns Leech Seed at some point. It normally doesn't. There was a Leech Seed Oddish as a Pokemon event. Anyway, I think that's about all the time I have, if I didn't already go way over. Bye-bye now.